What's going on YouTube? In this video we got another money play for y'all out of the New England Patriots playbook. I know a lot of y'all been asking for an ebook, and that's what I'm working on right now. I'm taking my time because I want to do it right. I've never done an ebook before, and I'm kind of studying people that have done them, and I'm trying to add a little bit of on how I make my videos into that. I don't want to just rush it and put something out there half-assed. I want it to be right. I want it for y'all to be able to understand it. So that's why I'm kind of taking my time. I promise you it's going to be coming out. I got a couple of more plays, money plays that I'm dropping for the New England Patriots playbook. So basically I want to make sure I have all those plays that I can put in the description of the ebook, so you can know how to run all the plays that I'm doing in the gameplay. Basically my ebook's going to be me just talking you through how to run the playbook in certain situations, like how to what to do on a third down, or what to audible against this defense, things like that. If that sounds about right to you, what you're looking for in an ebook, let me know in the comments down below, and I promise you I am working on it. But the play I wanted to get into in this video is PAY shot out of the gun split close pats. Remember, this is in the New England Patriots playbook. Let's go ahead and go into the practice field. I'll show you how to set it up. So let's go ahead and do that right now. All right, this is what the play looks like with no adjustments made to it. Just like this, it's a solid play. You can get some really good yards. You got two crossing routes. You got a glitchy route with B, but I'm going to show you how to set it up to always get B wide open. So the first adjustment you're going to want to make, put the running back on a 5 and in. You don't have to. You can keep them blocking, but the ones you need to make for sure is to put A on a streak, X on a streak, and then you're going to motion snap B. On this play, you don't necessarily need to be on a specific hash. I do prefer to be on the opposite side. So basically, I like my B receiver to be on the opposite side of whatever hash I'm on. But you don't need to. This play's going to work either way. That's just one of those comfort things for me. So basically, once he starts moving, you can go ahead and call hut, and you're just going to let him run his route. Once he does that cut inside, he's going to be wide open. Now, a couple of tips on throwing the ball, because not everybody on regs is going to have gunslinger. Make sure you do a low ball and lead to the inside shoulder, because a lot of times quarterbacks will throw it way too high and the safety will be able to make a play on it. Not all the time, because a lot of times the safeties are way out there, but on cover 4, you're going to see the cornerback's a little bit closer, and he could possibly make the play on it if you don't throw the ball right. And once again, you don't have to get outside the pocket. It's just one of those comfort things for me. Right there, I threw a low ball. I didn't need to. On cover 3, the safety and the cornerbacks are going to be far out. You're not going to have to worry about them. You're going to see in cover 4, that's when you're going to want to throw the low ball. We'll run it one more time. I like to show you that these plays do work consistently. This is against a cover 3, just a base cover 3, nothing crazy about it. Right here, I didn't low ball it. It's just a gunslinger pass right there from Aaron Rodgers. He's one of the best quarterbacks just because of gunslinger alone. So let's go ahead and jump into against cover 4. All right, this is gonna be against a cover 4. Same setup. You're gonna put A and X on a streak. Like I said, you can block your running back, but I like to have that check down, because once your opponent figures it out, he's gonna focus on B, and you're gonna need somebody else to throw it to. But I guarantee you, the first time you do this play, B's gonna get wide open, especially if they're in zone. So you're gonna go ahead and motion snap him again. Like I said, once he starts moving, you can call hut. You don't have to let him get way out there. But you can see right here, the cornerback's a little bit closer. I still don't have to low ball that. I could still probably lead that to the left and get really good results. We'll try right here on the next one. Same thing, put your X and A on a streak. I like to put the running back on 5 and in. Motion snap him. Once again, I like to get outside the pocket. If my right tackle makes a good block, I am. You can see right there, that's what I'm talking about. The cornerback actually played that one up a little bit closer. So those are the ones you want to low ball and lead into the left, or towards his inside shoulder, whichever side you're coming from. But you can see that this is still very consistent. It does work better because I do have gunslinger, but you can do this with any quarterback. You just need to know how to throw the ball. You need to know how to low ball it. You need to know how to lead the ball. You don't have to lead the ball, but I prefer to. I feel like it gives that pass a little bit better. You can even wait a little bit longer. Let's see if we can do it. I'm not gonna be able to do it right here because I'm getting blitzed. He broke the tackle. See right there, like if I was able to wait a little bit longer like that, you can see that I can still get the pass off. X and A do a good job of getting the safety and the cornerbacks way upfield. I wish I could put a wide receiver at the A position, because in MUT this works way better, because you got the 96, 98 speed tight ends, and they can get those safeties out of the picture big time. I'm gonna show you again. You know, this is consistent. Just be patient, let your right tackle get that block, throw that ball, lead it. That's a low ball right there being led inside. If y'all don't know how to low ball, you have to hold LT when you press the icon. So that's how you beat cover 4. It's the same as cover 3. It does work better against cover 3 because the cornerback's a little bit lower, but let's go ahead and jump into cover 2. All right, once again, it's going to be the same setup. You're going to put A on a streak, X on a streak. You're running back on a 5 and in, and you're going to motion snap him. Once again, once he starts moving, you could go ahead and call hut. Let your right tackle get that block off. The cornerback's going to drop back far. Now, this one, you can really get some yardage because once that cornerback drops down, it's just like that other play we dropped. Once that cornerback drops down, you're going to be wide open there because there's only 2 safeties back there, and they're worried about X and they're worried about A. And if your opponent runs cover 2 stock right off rip, you know, in the very beginning, and they've never seen this play before, B's going to get open for at least 40 yards every single time. Like I said, let your right tackle get that block. Once that cornerback comes down, go ahead and throw that ball. Make sure you lead it to the left. You can actually low ball it to the right and get a good pass, but I feel like you get a better pass if you lead it to the left. But I'm going to run it a couple more times. Like I said, I just want to show y'all that it is consistent. Let that right tackle get that block going. And remember, you always have that check down right here. If you know the D line's getting to you, throw your check down route. Keep, you know, play safe. Like I always tell y'all, don't force the money plays. If they're not there, don't force it. Don't try to throw that ball deep when you're getting hit. You're gonna throw a pick. That safety over the top is gonna be able to catch up to you and get that interception. Right here, look, I let that one to the right. It was actually a better pass because that linebacker and those 2 safeties are just way over there in the middle of the field. But you can see this is very consistent. This is a stock cover 2, nothing crazy about it. But I like this play. This is just like that other one. It's a real glitchy route to get them wide open. You can see sometimes the cornerback messes up my route, so just make sure you low ball the throw and just throw it underneath and just get a good possession catch. So that's against cover 2. Let's go ahead and go against man coverage. All right, this is going to be against a man coverage with 2 safeties over the top. Same setup. You're going to put A and X on a streak. You're running back on a 5 and in as your check down, and you're still going to motion snap them. This isn't even the best receiver, but this route alone is just so glitchy. Against man coverage, it's gonna create a lot of separation. You can see right there. You can only imagine if you had somebody like Devontae Adams running that route for you, he's gonna create a lot of separation. I'm gonna show you a couple of more times that it is consistent, even with somebody like this. You know, he's not the greatest route runner. He's not the worst receiver, but he's not the best. Pretty sure everybody on their team has somebody that can run routes at least somewhat like him. But I just wanted to show you that this is consistent even against man coverage, and it does work. He will create a lot of separation every single time. The route is just that glitchy. Once he makes that cut, just lead the ball to the inside shoulder, rack catch it if you got the room, possession catch it if he's really close to you, and that's how you beat man coverage with it. I want to show you a play that you can audible down to because it's a really good play. It helps with zone and man coverage, really with man, but it will beat all zones if they don't have the zone drops that they need. And the play I'm talking about is X drag trail. This is one of the best plays in Madden, hands down, without having to make any adjustments to it. This play alone can beat almost every coverage, especially if they don't do zone drops. You're gonna run it the same way, you know, just to keep your opponent thinking, is he doing that same play? Because once you get them with that play once or twice, they're gonna focus on B, and really on that play, the only 2 guys you can throw to is the running back and B. So, you know, you'll get that play off a couple of times, and then you start throwing this in the mix, and then you can, you know, go in between the plays. So like I said, you're gonna motion snap B still. This is against man coverage. You can see right there, X gets wide open right off rip. The tight end will get open, the running back will get open, and the other running back will actually get open on this play depending on how they have their man coverage set up. This is a really good play, even against zone. I'm telling you, we'll run it a couple of times against zone so you can see the tight end got open right there. It's just one of those crossing concepts. You know, you got the drag route, you got that tight end doing that little inside post route, you know, you got the outside B receiver doing that deep post. Your running backs are doing really good routes. This is one of the best plays. You can run this stock almost the whole game and probably win. Let's go ahead and put it against some zone coverage just so you can see that it does work against zone too. All right, so this is going to be that X drag trail play against a cover 3. No adjustments made to it. You're going to see if they don't have their zone drops to the right distance, like I think you're going to need them like at 20 to 25 to stop A. But you're going to see right here, if you're patient enough, A is going to get open to the sideline. You could possession catch it. I actually could have probably rack catch that one and get some yards. You're also going to see right off rip, X is going to be open right in the middle of the field. And the reason being is because it's just a crossing, you know, it's one of those crossing plays, and the zones don't know what to do. And if they have their zones playing too deep, the purple zones, you can hit the running back right here and get an easy, you know, 5-7 yards, maybe, you know, more, make a couple of people miss. And, you know, depending on how the user's using, the running back can get open a lot on this play too. There he goes. There he goes. Double team Myles Garrett. Double team Myles Garrett. I always forget to do it when I'm in practice. He's annoying to go against. And y'all can see why after seeing that other video I dropped about user blitzing. And then once you start running this play and you start mixing it in with the other one, and you keep motion snapping in B, so they don't know if you're going to do that other play or they're going to do this play. And then now they got to start guessing. And once you start getting them to guess, that's when, you know, you start creating things and they don't know what's going to be coming. So that's the little scheme you can run with that. I wanted to show you the money play, but I wanted to add that in there as well. Go ahead and give it a shot. I guarantee you'll get some yards running these plays.